Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Mass Effect. Last time we found Saren, and apparently the guy who has a mind-controlling ship thinks he is somehow able to maintain himself and not be mind-controlled, which sounds pretty stupid. But then again, he's bit under the influence. Today we are going to be continuing our adventure with Shepard, the most handsome man with the most beautiful hair in the galaxy. I did talk to everybody in between episodes, except for Tali, since I'm actually trying to pursue her, I guess.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
So I decided I would save this.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Oh, that's good.
But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Cool. Is there just nothing else you have to say?
See you later.
Damn you, Tali.
You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Damn you, Tali. I am trying to sleep with you. Or at least get to know you better. Ashley's interesting enough, but she's off the menu due to racism. Our new blue friend, just a bit. Wait, the elevator. How is the elevator broken? Wait, what? How is the elevator broken? Hold on. What? That can't be right. Why is my elevator broken? Okay, there. That was so weird. Anyway, I guess we have to go talk to Tali again. Yeah, we're gonna have to work with the engineers.
Good to see you.
Alright.
But I don't want
Cool.
this to get in the
So
way
we
of
already
our
stuck to
mission.
that.
See you later.
So, according to my journal, our first mission is going to be heading to Noveria to investigate why the Geth might be there. So, Noveria it is. Look at that. That is the face of a man who knows he has the best hair in the universe. Whoops. Wrong way. Very wrong way. One of these days I'll remember the layout. But that day was not today. Let's go on and continue our adventure. I don't really think it's necessary to have a giant... Oh. Hold on. Okay. Noveria. Here we go. Let's head to just Pax Astrinus, huh? Alright, Pax then. Thank you, Stargate. Nope, nothing there. Nothing on Morana. Apparently that is my objective, but we're going to survey here. Anything else? Nope. Alright, we're just heading here. Noveria. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately charted by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is a source of many wild conspiracy theories, and it has a population of 361,000. My understanding is that
this is the
I'm getting quite a bit close to the end of this game.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I
Well,
think I'll take my next leave here.
you're welcome to attempt it, but I'm pretty sure I actually have the illegal authority to just, shoot you. So I would strongly recommend against trying me here. Alright, let's go. Tali, we're going to bring you with me. Ashley, you're still pretty much my best soldier, I gotta say. It's not a great loadout, but we'll take it.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
We don't have any points to spend, do we? We have a few points to spend. Okay. Decryption, sure. Ashley, you've got 8 points to spend. So let's just max out your combat armor. And then your first aid. I made sure to give everybody, pretty much best equipment that I could across the board, so everybody's running some pretty decent stuff.
Atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Excellent. Alright. Just make sure I have the pistol ready. Well, aren't you a cute little thing? I don't trust you. Alright. I think it learned its lesson. It's okay. I can do that. I have complete extrajudicial authority. For God only knows what reason. Yeah. Okay.
That's far enough.
Can I help you?
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm
a
with the
spec.
council.
My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria.
You do not
Sergeant
have the
Sterling, secure
authority
their
to
weapons.
stop me.
Back away, nice and slow.
Yeah, I'm keeping my gun.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
Really?
1,
Authorized,
2,
huh?
3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
You know, I could shoot you right now. And there isn't a force in this galaxy that could stop me. Ooh, that's nice and pretty. Completely unnecessary, but sure.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms.
Yeah. Hi.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Yeah, but that's okay. You know, they were doing their jobs.
I appreciate
I'm not
your
gonna
help.
start a fight with
You're
you
welcome.
over it.
You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
Of
One of
course.
my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard
Has
the
anyone
guess.
unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's second in command. She's here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Fair enough. I'm going to need directions. Or I'll just say, you know what? I am going to require your cooperation here.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Why?
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Fair enough.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we ought to tell Liara that her mom's here. Or bring her along. It might take Benezia off guard.
You raise a good point. That does sound like something that's going to give me more dialogue. Alright, Ashley. I don't think we're going to need the team racist on this one, so... you... How do I get back into the ship? How do I do that? I mean, I would love to take her along. How do I do that? Oh, this is the door I go in. Right. Oh, yeah, that door is literally not attached to anything. Cool. Alright, Liara.
Decontamination in progress.
I hope we didn't pick up any smug out
Logged.
there. That would have been
The
terrible.
commanding officer is aboard.
Cool. Liara, you and Tally can come. Combat strength. None. That's probably a good plan. You don't have any points. No, you do have a couple points to spend. Sure. You can have the best throwing ability.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Sweet.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright. Come on, Liara. We need to go find your mom. Who is almost certainly under the thrall of a giant world-destroying robot. Elevator. Ooh, you're a friendly fellow. Won't let me shoot you. Well, good.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your
So
own
it's
safety
Bioshock.
and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
No, I'm not.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Cool. Let's see. Administration. Is this administration? This is another elevator. That is yet another elevator. There's some nice rocks you got there. The echo in a facility like this would be crazy. I like the weather, though. Okay, sure. Now
How
you're
can I
just
help
up
you?
here.
Nothing right
Very
now.
well. How can I help you?
Fine, I need you to
How can I
open the
help you?
door.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Cool. So, I'm here to tell you what you are going to do for me.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I'll be brief.
I won't take up much of your time.
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I see. Well, I'm looking
I'm
for
not
someone.
here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
That is actually a fair point.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Okay.
I'd
need
like to
to
see
see
her
her.
immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
All right, so we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
All right. Well, what was her personal
What did you mean by
escorts?
personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed
Fair
all our
point.
regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her
And
cargo?
what did she have?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Okay.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Will you now? And do you know
Do you do
anything
business
about
with
Ceres?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I see.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I see.
I have no more questions at this
Very
time.
well.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
All right, so we are going to have to find
You've
someone
never
else who
worked in
can
the
help
corporate world,
us.
have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Yeah, what do
All
you
right.
suggest?
What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
Fair
Talk to
enough.
you later.
Very well.
Okay, hotel bar, you say? We can work with that. Now we just have to figure out where is the bar. Hello.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Yes, I am.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Yeah, I'm here
Maybe
to
later.
shop.
Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Ah, no inconvenience. Ooh, non-human armor. Interesting. got some pretty good stuff there. Bar. Over here is an elevator. The garage, the plaza. Alright, this way leads to the hotel. It might have been convenient if they had any kind of labeling for their facilities. Hello. I'm here to talk to someone.
I need a moment of your time.
Do you now?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
And
I don't know anything
what
about
is this
Binary
about?
Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
That's very illegal.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Yeah, that's
what they
not
might
an
be doing
excuse.
somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hello, sir.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I need to get to Peak 15.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Whoa, that was weird.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it.
Okay.
I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll figure
focus on
something
trying
out.
to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright, yeah, that sounds like a fair, reasonable exchange. Not anything too crazy. I've been in here for such a short time and already, like, 2 people have tried to essentially recruit me into, like, corporate espionage tomfoolery. Well, I guess 3. If you count our newest associate there. Okay. So there's an elevator here. Ah, yes, of course. A stairway leading to an elevator. Naturally. A stairway leading to an elevator with apparently a stairway on the other side. We have to make sure that we definitely can't get any disabled people into or out of this building.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Keen, let me in.
Gave me a pass in.
Keen? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Yeah, you are here illegally.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
You know what? Completely fair. Really? That sounded like a peaceful interaction. I'm not entirely sure why we're in a firefight. Ow! What with the guns? That was mean. Ow! Why you shoot me? Haha, you got a hole in your head. It's funny because you're dead. He said not to get any blood on the carpets. There is no carpet. Come on. Come back into... Fine. That's how you want to play it, huh? There you are. Oh. Cool. To the attention of Administrator Analeas, a man named Garoth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. He believes his brother's ship may have been attacked by privateers while traveling through the Strenius system. Investigation pending. Okay. I did not mean to throw a grenade. Damn it. Locked crate. Alright, what do we got in here? Ooh. Some pretty good stuff. I've got to stop clicking on that. Weapon locker. Alright. Pretty decent stuff. So if I had to guess, it's probably on an upper level? I see a red dot. All you had to do was not point a gun at me. But apparently that was a little too complicated for you. A wall safe? Ah, screw it. Just get the stuff. the wrong thing again. Medical kits. And we got the computer. That was easy enough. Ah. Hello.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
And your
Do you
point?
plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect
Yeah,
us to feel bad for
seriously, you
stopping
think I give a damn? I'm on
I
a
have
mission.
a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't care.
Bye. Pleasure doing business with you. Ah. Whoops. Let's go behind cover real quick. Hello. Ow. Stop shooting me. Alright, there's more of them downstairs. You're gonna be stupid enough to shoot at me, aren't you? Well, that was easy. I hope Annaleas appreciates having a bunch of his most corrupt officers eliminated. Not that I'm going to bother telling him. I have more important things to do. But we can always just, you know, send some communications to Alliance Security. Make sure they know what's up. Okay, I was going to say, you really don't want to be pointing a gun at me, girl. Ah, hello.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Yeah, don't be coy.
Speak plain. What's your interest?
Not here, Spectre. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose there isn't really an issue hearing her out before I talk to Keen. But to be honest, I'm very disinclined to give a damn what any of these corporate cutthroats around here are doing. Or what they have to say. Oh, I never noticed your feet. You have interesting feet, Tali. Gonna be honest, I don't think I'm quite into it. Hello.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Annaleas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the Board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I see. And I need Keen's pass. Are you going to help here?
Garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look,
I can't
Shepard, I don't like this
disagree.
either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
I'll consider it.
And get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Alright. Now I will talk to Keen. If it gives me a prompt, I will accept it. Otherwise, we're just going to go with his plan.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Yes. I want you to help me with something.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Annaleas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Dude, you'd be a hero.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analaeus. They're concerned about
Yeah,
the
exactly. You're working
Right.
with the board.
It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you.
Well,
Very
that was
well.
easy.
I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Alright. I mean, that was easy. Clearly, he did not need much convincing. So she's been undercover investigating this for 6 months, implying that Analaeus has been causing trouble for even, like, a significant length of time longer than that. And I came in here and I solved it in less than 10 minutes. These sure are efficient people around here, aren't they? Hello. So I assume you are over here. Hey, what's up, Gianna?
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Yeah, we convinced Queen.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
And the garage.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there.
Thank
you.
you.
I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Oh, wow, that happened
I
real
move
fast.
You, Shepard!
Okay.
I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Well, we just made the universe a little bit better. So this way leads to the garage. Got it. What a weird little side bit I had to do there. I'm sure that there are several other ways that we could have gone. Several other options that could have been pursued to eventually access the garage. Honestly, this just seems like, well, it's not that bizarre. It's clearly just meant to be like an area where you're having to exercise, you know, non-combat skills and interacting with people in order to advance it. It works well enough. Hello.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Not to me.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Sweet. Let's get some driving done. What is that? Oh, that's Geth. You've got Geth in your garage.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Ow. I could use a barrier, please. Also, marksman. There you are.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh, hey, you folks finally figured out that you're a pack of idiots, huh? How did you not realize you had death robots in your garage?
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
Probably.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
How many? How many boxes did you let this person get through?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board.
Boy.
If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
You are absolutely useless. Alright. It is a good point, though, that you could pack them very tightly. Alright, let's get going. I gotta say, this seems to be a completely traversable area. Like, I'm not seeing a sign of this being particularly hazardous. Hell, these things are barely snowed in. I think they just didn't want me to go out here because they were screwing with me. I had been thinking maybe the Matriarch is actually trying to work against the Reapers, just sort of doing it in like kind of an undercover way. But I'm not so sure about that, if she actually brought a bunch of Geth here. Alright, so what kind of threats we got up ahead? Oh! Turrets! Right. Yeah, turrets would do it. Guys, come on. You really want to play this game with me? Oh, okay, they're already firing at me. Alright, that should be a few of them down already. Nope. Well, that was easy. Ooh. You're getting a cutscene, huh? Why? Are you special? Are you different than other ones I have dealt with? Driving while zoomed is a nightmare. Okay. It's just an armature near as I can tell. Okay. Rocket trooper down. Cool. Hello. A locked crate, you say? Locked crate sounds like the sort of thing I want to be involved in. How much Omnigel am I carting around? 184? Okay. And... Let's go. I'm probably gonna have to replay this game at some point in the future. Probably just on my own time, though. There's clearly just a massive amount of stuff that I haven't done, and it would be nice to have like a more relaxed playthrough where I didn't have to worry about the pressure of recording. And admittedly, my headspace hasn't exactly been the best during the time when I've been playing this game, so as much as I have made an effort, I really don't think I've been able to give it the degree of attention and focus that it really deserves. Because this is a really great game. It really is. I can really see and appreciate why it is so beloved. You know, maybe when I'm in a more stable place, maybe I'll go around to playing Mass Effect 2, you know? I mean, this is the Legendary Edition, so I've got Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 all in just a single thing. Sounds reasonable. It would be interesting to see how the game developed. What sort of new stuff was added. I'm pretty sure I just carry on my same character as well. So, you know, we can continue the adventures of Shepard, the man with the most beautiful hair in the universe. There's definitely stuff over here. Okay, we got a turret. Oh. No, we got it. We got it. We took out the turret. Target. Got it. Another turret down. You want to try explaining to me how the boxes they brought contain turrets? Like, that's not a small humanoid that you can pack into a thing. That's like the size of a small car. Well, then again, we already know that the person in charge here kind of sucks, so I suppose we shouldn't be too surprised. The guards seem corrupt and incompetent enough that they could probably just pass you through if you handed them a $20 bill, so... Okay, that's fine. We got that down. Can't quite see. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go inside. Let's move out. I got my pistol ready. I said I got my pistol ready. I said I got my pistol ready. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a fight. Got him. We got a drone. We got a trooper up here. Not anymore. And pop your head out, you coward. Alright, fine. That's how you want to do this? Lift. Gotcha. Oh. There was another one of you. Krogan down.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back
Understood.
online.
Okay. So first step, reactivate the reactors. That looked dangerous. It was important that I destroy it. For safety. More stuff. And more stuff. Hi.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Okay. Curious. And do-do-do, do-do-do. Upgrade kit. Elevator. That's a lot of baddies. And the Geth are pretty tough too. It's a joke about my party members. It's funny. Right, let's go. Gotcha. And... Gotcha. Oh! Cutscene. Uh-oh.
What was that? Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
No, I don't think so. What the hell is that? No, really, what the hell is that? Arachne soldier.
Anything like them. Xenobiology is not revealed. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Yeah, you guys keep fighting. I am going to keep grabbing everything that is not penned down. And also a fair number of things that are penned down. There's at least one more Arachne. How the hell did you get stuck in there? Okay. Fair enough. Medical kits, always appreciated. Where the hell did that come from? I don't understand where that came from. Now, surely nothing would ever attack me in an elevator. Oh, God. Why don't you two take point?
A backup power system, Shepard. Must be for the station mainframe.
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Okay. So, how do I repair it? Okay. So we can't repair it. That goes to the roof and comms. Technician kit. A new Omni tool. I mean, yeah, that's just objectively better in every capacity. And that is the reactor.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Okay. So, how would I do that? Am I able to get to the comms? No. Okay, now I can access the core. Sure. Memory core access. Attempt manual reactivation. Memory core 1 damage. Transfer module stack to core 2 or 3. Okay. I don't understand what it is asking me to do. I do not understand what this is. Screw it. Yeah. I have no understanding of what the puzzle was even trying to have.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Yes, I would.
Help would be great. Who are
The
you?
selection was crap a pop-up.
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander
I'm
Shepard.
Spectre.
I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives.
Fair enough.
This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Sweet.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs.
Okay.
User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Alright, damage
What's the
report.
situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines
landlines?
and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the
Okay.
crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
And how do I fix
reconnect
that?
the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Sweet.
That's
all right.
all I need right now.
So we need to
Very
visit
well,
the reactor,
Commander.
and we need
Logging
to
you
visit the
out.
roof.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So the roof it is.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Yes, I'm aware, Mira. I'm aware. Hello. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay. Ah. Well, here's a plan. What if I threw a grenade at you?
User alert. Main reactor
Ow.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Oh, God.
Manual restart required.
Ow. I have not manually saved in a long time.
User alert.
Okay.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
That's fine.
Manual restart required. Now exiting.
Why do I keep
User alert.
not...
Landline connections
Why
are
do I
disabled.
keep not saving?
Trams are offline.
I've got to stop doing that. Okay. So this time we know what to do. What we do is chuck a grenade to the end of the hall. Okay, that's fine. Get the barrier up. Oh, God. Okay, let's heal up
User
again.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
We got a crate. Waiting. Here we go.
Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right
Very
now.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
So where are the landlines? There it is. Okay. Landlines are repaired.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
Yes,
containment
don't worry.
procedures.
We're going to go fix
Manual
the
restart
reactor
required.
now. We're gonna go fix the reactor. It's gonna be fine. Really wishing I'd brought Ashley along for this, though. Her combat skill would actually be really helpful against these, yeah, against that. Well, now I know where they come from.
All patched up.
Reactor.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. Everybody in the elevator.
Main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Cool. Some metagel, that's good to have. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Freaking Geth.
Eat this!
Well, that went well. Oh. Guys, come on. Take this guy down.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment
So
procedures.
there's still
Manual
two
restart
stalkers.
required.
Alright, Geth Juggernaut, not dead. That is unfortunate.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with
So
emergency
I'm gonna have to go and do the
procedures.
reactor
Manual
again.
restart required.
But I think I am out of time for today. And so I will see you all on the next one.